How to become low risk to employers. Most people think employers reward talent. They don't. They reward predictability. If you want to understand advancement, hiring, and stability, you need to understand one word: risk. Every hiring decision is a risk. Every promotion is a risk. Every salary increase is a risk. And employers are constantly asking one silent question: is this person safe to bet on? If you want more opportunity, you don't start by becoming more impressive. You start by becoming lower risk. Let's define what risk means from an employer's perspective. Risk is not about whether you're smart, it's about reliability, behavioral stability, decision judgment, emotional regulation, political awareness, accountability, consistency under pressure. Risk is about predictability because organizations operate on stability. Here's the first shift. High skill does not reduce risk if behavior is unstable. You can be brilliant, but if you miss deadlines, overreact publicly, undermine authority, complain frequently, shift blame, you are high variance. High variance equals high risk. Employers avoid high variance. Second, low-risk employees protect institutional reputation. Employers worry about client relationships, internal morale, compliance exposure, public optics, legal vulnerability. If you demonstrate discretion, professionalism, and judgment, you lower perceived risk. That increases opportunity. Third, low-risk employees understand escalation boundaries. They know when to speak, when to escalate, when to document, when to resolve quietly. Risk increases when employees escalate emotionally instead of structurally. Organizations promote those who manage friction without amplifying it. Fourth, low risk does not mean passive, it means controlled. There's a difference between being agreeable and being stable. Stable professionals disagree calmly, document clearly, deliver consistently, protect information, maintain composure. That's low risk. Fifth, low risk professionals reduce managerial burden. Managers promote people who solve problems without drama, deliver without reminders, align with strategy, don't create political noise. The question isn't, am I talented? The question is, do I reduce uncertainty? Now, here's the important nuance. If you become low risk but invisible, you get stable, not promoted. So this connects directly to another concept I've discussed. Visibility plus stability equals leverage. Risk reduction gets you trust. Visibility converts trust into opportunity. You need both. So how do you signal low risk intentionally? Ask yourself, do I communicate clearly and consistently? Do I document decisions? Do I protect institutional reputation? Do I manage emotion in public settings? Do I understand incentive structures? Do leaders feel safe attaching their name to my work? That last question matters. Promotion is endorsement, and endorsement is risk transfer. Most professionals focus on performance, but employers focus on exposure. That's the structural layer nobody explains. When you reduce exposure, you increase opportunity. Nobody told us this exists to unpack exactly this. Not motivation, not hustle, structure. Because once you understand how risk is evaluated, you stop chasing approval, and you start engineering trust. If you've been wondering why competence alone hasn't translated into advancement, ask yourself, are you high skill or high stability? There's a difference, and understanding it changes how you move. If this resonates, I break down the structural side of advancement more directly in why some employees get opportunities faster than others. Because opportunity isn't random, it's evaluated.